Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway, towing the slab in today's game. Rich Hill. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook
plate, ball
of,
one.
Tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And there's a strike. Swing and a miss. And
one ball,
count 1-2.
Two strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. One down. This is Corbin Carroll.
Hey!
That's in there for strike one.
0-1.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. On the ground, right
No,
side,
that's a foul
and
ball.
that's just foul. One down, base is empty.
That's
that
a ball.
one just misses.
It's a
One
good
ball,
take.
2 strikes.
Next
Ball.
offering in the dirt, and it's 2-2. And the pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Runner at first with 2 away. And now it's Christian Walker.
That's a
And
ball.
takes low for ball 1. Pham, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is fouled back. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss.
1 ball,
As
2
he was
strikes.
out front that time. On the ground to third. Stops it on a slide. Gathers and throws.
Out.
Nicely done for the out. 1 left for Arizona. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on. Welcome back. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen. What do we have on him?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Stepping in, Ha-Sung Kim. And a pitch. Ball 1,
that's
no
off the plate.
strikes.
Boog, Zach Allen played his college ball for the University of North Carolina and decided to wear the number 23 for the Tar Heels, and you can imagine why, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. They had that shooting guard that played basketball and wore 23 at North Carolina.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. Bounce to the left side.
Foul.
And it goes just foul. Here's a 1-2. And that's
2-2
outside.
the count.
Two now. Good eye
3-2.
right there.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Got it by him for the K.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Ball,
First
that's
pitch
too high.
just misses. Fernando Tatis Jr. continues to be one of the most dynamic talents in the game. That season he put together in 2021, one of the best in Padres history. Pitch misses inside. 2-0.
Yes, such a special player at a young age. He led the National League. The injured list twice in that season.
Carroll moves towards it. Makes the catch for the out. And now it's Juan Soto.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
And he swings and
0-1's the
misses
count.
at the initial offering. With Tatis, you think about his dad. Fernando Sr. played 11 years in the big leagues, and right now we see so many sons of former big league players playing in the big leagues, the likes of Biggio and Bichette and Guerrero, along with Tatis. The 0-2.
Outside, that's a ball.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back. Now here is Buddy Kennedy. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
0-1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Strike 2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field. Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Gabriel Moreno, batting with 1 down, takes the strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And a pitch. Here's a rocket out to left. Stretches out and hauls it in. Alec Thomas now. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a torch the other way. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Nick Ahmed here to hit. That's in there. That's strike one.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That misses. 1-1.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how the hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
Runner leads away at second. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Second inning here, no score.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that'll do it.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at the ballpark, here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. Manny Machado, his brother-in-law, is former major leaguer Yonder Alonso. Both those kids grew up in Miami, and of course, Alonso, a guy who ended up having a nice major league career. 0-1. And Manny gets a piece. The wind to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. In there for strike one. The wind of the pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Righty to the plate. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
That misses.
3-2.
And a full count now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Jake Cronenworth,
that's
the next
out.
to hit, takes ball 1. Bogaerts, the base runner at first with 1 out. He was late there, strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-2. Popped up. Puts the squeeze on it, and there are 2 down. Now the catcher up to hit, Luis Campusano. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that
Oh,
one.
2 is the
He
count.
finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. The tag,
Got him.
and that's out number 3, inning over. So they make short work of him there. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at Petco Park. New inning getting started. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Geraldo Perdomo. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Bogarts tosses to first. And one away in the top of the third.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
No,
Lewis in the box here lets that one go for a ball. On the ground, Cooper. And he takes it himself for the out. Corbin Carroll, the next to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That misses.
Inside, ball 1.
And it's 1-0. Check swing, and he held up. 2 outs. That's a strike. 2-1 now.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2-1 now. In there at the knees. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. And the Diamondbacks down in order. And we're still knotted at 0. Back here in San Diego as we go to the last of the third. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Luis Campusano. And the right-hander back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss.
1 ball,
and
2
it's
strikes.
1-2.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Next offering misses, and now 3-2.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
That one 95 to finish him off.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. Out towards left center. Thomas gets under it. Makes the grab for the second out. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Grisham goes 5 feet 11 inches, 225 pounds, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. And that is in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls. But at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
To the right side. Gets it to first.
Oh.
That takes care of Grisham. Third out. Padres down in order.
Salen me gusta el video.
Start of the fourth. Here's Tommy Pham.
Dale me gusta el video.
Hill back to work. Tommy Pham swings, blasts one. Soto moving back for it. Back some more. Leaping, and it's gone. His 13th home run of the season. The Diamondbacks score first. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it.
Daily.
And now here is Christian Walker.
Ball
Check
one.
swing, no appeal, and that's ball one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was
1-1.
late that time. This one high in the air to left center. Grisham settles under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Buddy Kennedy stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Ball one, no strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
That one is in for a strike. Next pitch
That's
is outside. They say you win.
2-2 the count.
And a pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Inside
First
ball.
offering misses the mark.
Nope.
And that one off the outside edge. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Next to hit, Alec Thomas. Doubled in his first AB. That one's in there, 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Fires to first on the run.
He's out.
Out number 2, and another run comes in. Nick Ahmed stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one just
Outside.
misses. A ball and no strikes. Man on second, 2 down. Way out front for strike
1 ball,
2.
2
Well, I know
strikes.
they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Padres nothing. Welcome back, and now the DH, Ha-Sung Kim. The pitch.
Hey!
One finds the corner. Strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You
0
know,
2.
these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Hey!
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0
And
1.
as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And it's even
Ball,
up.
that's just out.
The Padres yet to pick up a hit here.
That's
The next
ball
pitch
2.
misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Tatis waits. And another
3
ball.
balls, 1
Well, these
strike.
guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And he
Ball
walked
4,
him.
take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
1 down. Next for the Padres, Juan Soto. Gavin sits on the runner.
Safe, he's in.
Tatis dives back in.
Ball
And
1.
takes low for ball 1.
Good
Counts
speed
1
on the
0.
base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run.
I got
or
1
run
ball,
and
1
hit.
strike.
Tatis leads off first with 1 away. Check on the runner.
No, he's in there.
The pitch. And now
1 ball,
and 2.
2 strikes.
One and 2 now. And now
2
2
balls,
and 2.
2 strikes.
This one in the dirt, and the runner holds. The pitch. And that's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's Manny Machado.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like Everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Ball one.
And ball one.
Ball
Way to
one,
lay
no
off that
strike.
pitch down.
That's
The
a
next
ball.
offering misses. And it's 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Swings through that.
Knowing that
2-1.
the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
2 on, 1 out. And Manny gets a piece. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Three-two. In the air, left side. Pham gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Hey.
In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Ball one's the count.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Oh, 0-2 now. Hard hit left side. That ends the
He's
frame.
out.
Padres leave a pair. They trail things here 2-0. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Geraldo Perdomo. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter
Counts
or a
1-0.
guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Swing and a miss.
1
That's
ball, 1 strike.
one. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
This is Kyle Lewis. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
It's 0-1. And here it comes. That one missing
Ball,
inside.
inside.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So up next, Corbin Carroll. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
And now the 0-1. Fouled off left side.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Pham
Nope,
stands
that's
in
inside.
now, looks at that one inside. On the ground at first.
Foul.
And foul ball. Kicks and deals.
Ball.
Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Got the bat going too soon.
2-2
And
the
strike two. Just misses
3-2.
with that one.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And there's
Ball
ball 4.
four. Take your base.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Walker
0-1.
stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Activity in the bullpen for the Padres. Michael Wacha appears to be getting loose. Wilson getting loose as well. The 1-0. And fouled off. First and second, 2 down.
That's
Next
ball
pitch
2.
misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Kicks and fires. And there's a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. That one
Full
drifts
count.
inside. Buddy Kennedy waits on deck. Fights it off. You'll see another. Three-two now.
3.
Got him looking. Huge called third strike against a big bat to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Padres nothing. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Jake Cronenworth.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's
Ball
leash has
2.
to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one. You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Missing
Inside, ball 3.
And now 3 balls and a strike.
Aye.
Outside corner for a strike.
3-2.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Aye.
Goes down looking. So digging in, Luis Campusano. That's in for a strike. The Padres hitless so far in the game. Oh, and 2 as he waves at
No
that
balls,
one.
2
Well,
strikes.
you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The wind of the pitch. Swung on, belted. That's back there. He crushes that one to center field. Home run number 5 on the season, and they've got their first run. It's 2-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And now the first baseman, Garrett Cooper. He's 0 for 1. And there's a
Ball,
ball.
that's outside.
Next offering is in for a strike. Now a screamer into the outfield. He can't get there. It's a base hit. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Everything came together for him. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And it's second with 1 away. So digging in now for San Diego, Trent Grisham. Swings through that one.
0-1.
0-1. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out and a runner at second. And that
1 ball,
one almost
2
got him.
strikes.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Man at second. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one down the line. Can't field it cleanly. He decides to hold on to it, and they don't get an out on the play.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning-ending double play, Boog.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. Steps on the bag for 1.
Just great instincts and awareness to get that force out at second base right there. It was almost like he was expecting it to happen. Wasted no time jumping on the loose ball and then having the wherewithal to step on second instead of trying to force a throw. Really good job.
Gallen checks on the runner.
Safe.
Kim back in standing. Tatis swings through it
0-1's the
for
count.
strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off
Yep,
speed
that
right
ball
here.
went out.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. 1-1 is fouled off.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Goes down looking.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
All set for the top of the sixth. Here's a speed threat, Buddy Kennedy.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swings and misses.
0-1.
Strike one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Scott Barlow getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Now the 0-1.
Ball.
And misses
That's in.
inside.
Ball two. No, that's
Just
low.
missed. The 3-1. He swings and fouls one off. And now the lefty.
Hey.
Got him looking. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
That's just a nasty pitch right there, and I'm not surprised at all that he got the strikeout looking. You know, at the plate, looks like it's a fastball off the corner the entire over and brings it back to clip the outside corner. You just got to tip your cap sometimes, but overall, that's just a nasty pitch.
Moreno in the box again. Takes a strike. 1 for 2. Moreno, 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And the lefty with the 0-1. Ball
0-1.
one there.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. And now it's
Ball,
even
that's
up.
inside.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Thomas
That's a ball.
in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. A pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing here this half. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Padres 1. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the youngster Juan Soto. The right-hander back to work. Liner snagged at first.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here's Manny Machado now. Chris Machado is a guy who impacts the game with his bat. He's got big-time power. But what about the defense? He hasn't only won a gold glove, multiple gold gloves, but he's also won a platinum glove as the best defender at any position in his league. The 1-1. This one smoked out to left. Coming on is Pham to make the play. Machado out of the play. That's out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Bogarts,
That's a ball.
the next to hit, takes outside.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And one thing
Ball
about
2.
Machado is that he's always been great defensively. It's not something that came along later after he established his bat. The defense was there from day one.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
That's
Next
ball
offering
3.
is downstairs.
Now
3
just
balls,
about to hit
1
that
strike.
century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Gets
balls,
him to
2
chase
strikes.
after that one.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
There you go.
Bogarts tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Kennedy makes the grab. And that is that. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Padres 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Steven Wilson. He last pitched 2 days ago. And the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Ahmed, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these D-backs digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Now
1 ball,
missed.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. Righty delivers. That
Ball 2.
misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls.
The only
2
adjustment
strikes.
he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That one to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now, Geraldo Perdomo.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. The 0-1.
1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And he deals. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The 1-2.
Nope.
Just missed. Ahmed gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Now fly ball to right center. Grisham settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. The throw is wild and it gets away. Now it's the DH, Kyle Lewis. Foul ball there. That's out to center field. Grisham settles under it. And there's 2 away. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
There's a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Yo one. That's
Ball.
inside.
That's inside.
On a line out towards center. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Fan in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
The breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
Insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Now he breaks his bat. Over to Cooper. That's out number 3. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They lead it 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. The pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Miguel Castro, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Nelson warming up as well. Next offering is in for a strike. That's downstairs and outside.
One
Tried
ball.
to get him to
2
go.
strikes.
Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
And a 1-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Coming on is Pham to make the play. And there's one away. At the plate, Garrett Cooper. And that one clips the corner.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Swing and a miss.
No
That's
ball,
strike
2
2.
strikes.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
1 ball.
That one
2
not
strikes.
close. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Way upstairs.
2-2 the count.
And the count's even at 2. And now
Count
the
is
count
3-2.
filled up 3-2. Trent Grisham in the San Diego on deck circle. Here comes a pitch.
What do you
Check
got?
swing, appeal to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. Trent Grisham, the next up for the Padres. Ball one, no strikes. The bit behind
One
with
ball,
that
one
swing.
strike.
It's strike one.
That's
Now
ball
a
2.
check swing, but he held up. The 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. The time in the air on the infield. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and they trail it here 2-1. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Scott Barlow.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Christian Walker. The wind to the pitch. That
Whoa,
misses.
that's down.
Ball one. Swing and a miss.
I got a
Oh,
ball,
that's
1
that
strike.
serve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Comes up
1 ball,
empty. That's
2
strike
strikes.
2.
Just completely fooled on the breaking ball right there. Had no chance.
Next
2
offering
balls,
way off the
2
plate.
strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Kennedy stands in now and watches strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Nick Martinez getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Oh, 1 down.
Ball
Good
1.
eye right there.
1-0.
Swings through that one
1
for
ball,
strike 2.
2 strikes.
Another 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a pitch. Kennedy
go.
checks his swing. Now appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Moreno
That's a ball.
stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Off
That's
the mark
ball 2.
there, and that's ball 2.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. That's
Good
ball
eye in
3.
that spot. The 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Thomas in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next pitch is outside. Moreno leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Check swing went around.
1 ball,
1 and 2.
2 strikes.
At the belt and fires. And
Ball
that
2.
one upstairs. The other way, puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Padres 1. Miguel Castro comes on now.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now the DH for the Padres. Ha-Sung Kim. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. And that one fouled off. Right-handed reliever, and that's
1 ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
That misses the
2-2
zone.
count.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Struck him out looking.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Up the middle, boots it.
Safe, he's in.
Well, that grounder up the middle made it a little more challenging than a routine ball right at him, but it's definitely a play you expect to make as a middle infielder, and I'm sure he wants that one back, but for now, he's just got to get ready for the next one, make a play.
Throw it first.
Safe.
Tatis dives back in.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Here's Juan Soto.
Counts 1-0.
And the first offering is not close. That's in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this
I got 1 ball,
lefty,
1
knowing
strike.
that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Not close
2
with
balls,
that
1 strike.
Now 2 balls and a strike.
That's ball
a little
3.
bit low. Manny Machado up next. Left-hand batter waits. And
Nope.
ball 4
Ball
to a
4.
board.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So a change being made at first base. Here's the Padres pinch runner, Jose Azocar. Manny Machado up to the plate. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.